have the mouse, you're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. We also have the elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect you deserve. We have the humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. And the wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. At the base of the deck, we have the condor, which says you're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So yeah, it kind of looks like there might be something that some of us are missing with the mouse, something that we need to pay more attention to, and it might be something small, like a minor detail, but I'm seeing that with the condor, it's important for us to take a step back in order to see it. I also just heard wisdom, so I'm hearing Source remind us that wisdom is sometimes to check things, to double check things, and sometimes to triple check things. I'm also seeing, I guess with the elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity. And I heard the word pride, and not in an egotistical way. I'm seeing it as like some of us need to have more pride in ourselves, and the spiritual authority and even responsibility that has been passed down to us by the divine and our ancestors. We all have our own individual spiritual responsibility and part that we play, role that we play within community and our families and our relationships and stuff, and even just in the existence that we have with ourselves. I'm also seeing if anyone is in like a weird situation, like for example where other people are treating you, I heard, with animosity, or treating you like jealous of you, or like, you know, when you can feel someone is and they're kind of like taking digs at you, or someone even in your work environment might not like you. I'm seeing that it's important to keep your head up and remember who you are, why you're where you're at, like especially if it's just chuck the card on the floor, but especially if it's to do with work. With the elk, like they have their antlers up on, like on their head, and it's making me think of a crown. And even here, like as humans, our hair, especially within Indigenous setting, our hair holds our mana, our hair holds our spiritual authority, our voice, or it can do. So yeah, some of you might also, this might be real specific to someone that is Indigenous, or even I'm seeing like Black, African. You might be getting a little bit of shit in your workspace for like wearing your hair a certain way. But yeah, I'm seeing like it's important for you to stand tall, keep your head up, and then other people will meet you halfway. Don't like lower your standards as well, even if it's in like romantic relationships or friendships. Don't lower your standards just because someone is trying to like push you down. With the humpback whale, music, yeah, music is healing right now. Music might help amplify your, I want to say ashe, your life force. So listening to music that's encouraging for you might be helpful. And not just listening to music, it also says singing, playing an instrument as well. So if that's something that you do, like some of you might be musicians or artists in that way, and Source is wanting you to like activate those skills, those talents, those gifts. There's something in particular with that, even in regards to communication, where, how do I put this? Whoever this resonates with, like you might have like particular gifts when it comes to your voice, like I said in music, that have been passed down to you by the divine. And so your ancestors want you to like stand tall in that, and utilize those gifts, and not to be discouraged by what other people might think or how other people might treat you. Because when I think of the humpback whale, I'm seeing like a very like ancient old energy come through. So through your voice, through music, through playing an instrument, you channel frequencies, like ancient frequencies, of healing, not just for yourself, for other people. With the Wolverine, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. Yes, again, like if you're going through something that's quite, I'm hearing like an intimidating situation, or even if others are intimidated by you, I'm seeing that firstly, it's because you're really strong, and you've been through a lot, and not a lot of people, this reading is quite specific, but not a lot of people have been through what you have been through in your life and have come out of it the way that you have come out of it. And the source wants to remind you of that, your strength, your perseverance, your persistence, and even your stubbornness that you've utilized in that way. So I'm seeing like the mouse and the Wolverine together. Like you might be seeing yourself as the mouse, like just this little thing running around, like easily caught, or like even killed, not like literally. But you're actually the Wolverine. So you could be underestimating yourself, underestimating your gifts, the healing frequencies, in regards to, again, your voice, music, or just whatever you are good at. And yeah, let's pull some tarot. You have for the collective at this time. We have Edofu tension. War is a bad chisel with which to carve out tomorrow. And Fagun expand. 3 of spades, 3 of fire. The strength of a person cannot be determined by size. Yes, I fully feel that, fam. Like you could actually be like a really like petite or small person. You could be short. Or maybe the way that you look in general, people underestimate you because they're going off your physical appearance, and that could cause some sort of conflict in some way, like it might make you upset or something. But I'm seeing that, again, the strength of a person cannot be determined by size. Your spirit, your passions are expansive, are massive. And I'm also seeing that you know how to take action in terms of ways to expand, ways to grow, what to invest in. So people underestimate you a lot, but I feel like that when they act on that energy of underestimating you, it kind of only brings tension to themselves, to their own atmosphere. Yeah. There might also be, I think I got this in some of the other collective readings, but some growing pains. I feel like you're growing even more than before, and so your energy is so expansive, it can be quite intimidating to other people. But I'm hearing Spirit say, don't stop. We have Isheshe, which means tradition. The young cannot teach tradition to the old. Again, I feel like you've experienced so much, and there's so much wisdom that you've accumulated over your lifetime and the lives that you have gone through. Maybe routine and like cultural tradition right now might be really helpful for you. I'm even hearing working out or something, some sort of structure as well that can help you, I want to say like feel strong. And there's 6 of Swords at the base of the deck, so this like strength that you've accumulated over time and this wisdom that is kind of like unmatched, to be honest, is allowing you to step more into the role of a teacher as well, and where other people can learn off you. And I'm also seeing that it's going to bring that change, and help people step out of, including yourself, out of the past.